there was this girl, and she was doing like the whole Velma thing where I can't find my glasses, and she's crawling around on the ground, and it was like the rest of the gang, they're just like standing there like looking up her skirt, and it was like no wonder why Velma could never find her glasses, or none of her friends would.
Yeah, because there's jewels all over there.
I think I seen that meme, and I was like, yeah, that's probably why.
Selma did it for a Scooby snack.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, it's because they were staring at her coochie all the time while she was trying to find my glasses.
My store manager does that all the time, and they'll be sitting right here. Where's my glasses, guys? I need to find my glasses. Where are they? I can't find them. I'll be like, they're on your head. Oh, okay, all right.
I do that too, but I can't actually see without my. Well,
I always have them on. I need them all the time. I can't see far.
Please help me find my glasses. They're lost.
Actually, so Scooby-Doo collectibles go for mad money too.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I've seen some stuff on eBay go for like ridiculous amounts
Are we
of
talking
money.
Scooby-Doo?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like it's just as collectible as like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised because my buddy who rescheduled next week, Top Hat Tommy.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, he had a replica Mystery Machine at a comic book convention this weekend, and they said it was pretty popular.
Yeah. There's this one episode, okay, because you know how Netflix redoes everything. There was Mystery Incorporated is what it's called on Netflix.
Yep.
Just like the new Scooby-Doo or whatever. And my kids used to watch this shit religiously. And there was this one episode that I'm fucking obsessed with. It's called something The Art of Mystery or something like that. And it has the main character, like the characters in it's like Andy Warhol, like he's supposed to be Andy Warhol, and his fucking art pieces keep like eating people and stuff. And I fucking love that episode. There's a song in it that I fucking love.
I think they even changed it.
There was a modern comic book series.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after
Yeah.
you. We're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. No.
So Adam, if you had the choice of any character to do a scene with, who would it be and why?
Right here.
When you say character, what do you mean?
Like comic book character.
Kitty motherfucking Pride. He's a JILF. JILF, a Jewish woman I'd like to fuck. Testify. Mazatov. Pick a yo. Yeah. I'd tap her ass, smack, sugar smack. Bam!
I love it.
Also, if anyone has a copy of Uncanny X-Men 129 they want to sell, Kitty Pryde's disappearance, I'm actively in the market for it.
All right, we'll see if we can find it.
Yep.
So, same question to JV. Any character anywhere, doesn't matter where, female or male, if you flow that way, who would you fuck and why? Go.
But you're going comic book, right?
Comic books, video games.
Oh man, hard
You could
one.
be Topanga from Boy Meets World for all we know. I don't know.
Yeah, that one. That would probably be it.
Who was that?
Topanga.
Topanga?
Yeah.
From Boy Meets World?
Yeah, bro.
I feel
Hey, you know what we need to get? We need to get a. Speaking of Boy Meets World, we need to get a copy of Maitland Ward's book. It's called X-Rated. Also for dirt from the set of Boy Meets World, man. I can't wait to read
So,
it.
question: who remembers all that on Nickelodeon?
I do.
I think I remember.
Yeah, I think I may have seen that
They
too.
have it on. Is it the Netflix?
To be. But yeah, I think
They had it. They had it on our HBO Max.
Yeah, we're watching Keenan and Kel. We're like fucking
Yeah, they-
cracking up.
Repairman, man.
Oh yeah. And I was like, what is this? I was like, it's Repairman, man. And he's like,
Oh
what the
god,
fuck? And the fucking, she's like,
original Good Burger
and
skit.
such, or vegetables and such.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Oh god, I haven't seen it in a long ass time.
I love that. But my favorite was Kablam with the fucking there was this. It was called League something, where it had all the little fucking action figures, and one was like Melted Man, and the other one was Scuba Steve, and he always got flushed down the fucking toilet. And then there was like a naked Barbie girl or something, or she had like a little Wonder Woman suit on, and she had all this like fucked up Barbie hair. And
Action League now.
Action League now. Yeah, and they were like this group of like it was like that still action where like they would move like this across the screen because it was little fucking figurines that people were like moving and stuff. And one was like melted
Stop motion.
Claymation.
Yeah.
And it was like,
oh, Adam would remember the celebrity death match from back in the day.
Yeah,
I remember
MTV.
that. They need to bring that back.
Like the first
Yeah.
episode they had when they had the Seinfeld cast kill one another.
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I
did some
fucking
great,
loved that.
great celebrity
And
fights in
Marilyn
that.
Manson was the
And they
ultimate
used to
one
make them
there.
very
Yeah.
topical
The
too.
one that they could never truly kill.
Yeah. I remember that shit. Remember the one with like Britney Spears and like
Oh, Britney
Oh.
Spears.
Is that
versus
the one where she
Christina
killed?
Aguilera.
It was her versus Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera has to win.
No, actually,
Hell
surprisingly,
I
Britney
love
Spears
Christina
won.
Aguilera.
I've never seen
I'm
it,
sorry,
but I
Christina
like
Aguilera
Christina
has always been
Aguilera.
There's,
compared
Britney
to
Spears.
Britney
There's a really cool series also on YouTube. I believe it's called Superhero Beatdown.
That thing is. I love that thing.
Yeah, he loves that. We were talking
Yeah.
about that before. Superhero
So
Beatdown.
freaking cool. Like, I love it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. He actually got me so I was like, what is this? He was like superhero. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this was. And it's just like two different superheroes from like any genre, just like beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, like the fans will like vote of who will win or who they think would win. Sometimes I was a little like disappointed. Like, I'm sorry, but Gandalf should have kicked Darth Vader's ass.
Oh,
No, they should just
Say
say
what?
And
Yeah.
then that's a real fight. That
well, actually, it'd be the same person playing both voices.
true, but like
That is true.
It would be Dumbledore, and then like the regular Gandalf, like
That's what I was.
Yeah, but
talking about.
Dumbledore got killed by Snape. You can't fucking be like, oh yeah. He's
But
the
you also
all-
got to take in consideration Dumbledore.
Did he let?
him do it?
I was
that's what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying.
what's
Dumbledore
I
already
watched a
knew.
lot of Harry Potter.
Dumbledore
I
already
like
fucking knew
books.
that it was coming,
Mhm.
and he was just like, I know I have to die. Kill me.
Yeah, that's
Already
basically what he said.
You think
He
I
was like,
Wolverine.
he said you have to be the one
Yeah,
to
but
kill
I
me.
guarantee you
And
that the only reason he did that is because he did the same thing as Tom Riddle, and he split his soul and put them into different.
Oh, you
pieces.
think Dumbledore's not really dead? You think Dumbledore has like?
well, why do you think he like popped up
Yes.
at the train station with Harry, or what looked like the train station?
True.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I mean, he could.
It was
Hey,
all.
that kind of
It
reminds
was all
me
in
of
his head.
Kung Fu
Though.
Panda. Uwe, Master Uwe, popped up in the spirit world and was like, "Hey, Panda, how you doing, Dragon Warrior?
Oh
Well,
God,
I'm
do
trying
you
to see, bro.
are
Here's
you
my king."
are you quoting Kung Fu Panda right now?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think she is.
I love Kung Fu Panda.
Wonder
Oh,
Everybody
my
Kung
Lord.
Fu,
Oh,
please.
there's her furry fantasy. Poe.
No.
So we can get
Furries.
a Kung Fu man,
Oh yeah.
Kung Fu man.
Ah, we were just watching Karate Kid too.
All right.
With Jason Smith.
Let's see here. Do
We have anyone in the chat?
comments?
Let's shout out the chat. I thank you all for hanging out with us. Amazon, stop.
Me too.
So Jason here is in the chat. He said, "Hey, what's up, Adam? What's up, Autumn?"
Jason.
Jason.
Every time you comment on my Twitter, I'm like, oh, it's Jason.
Oh, it's Jason.
And I do it in that voice, like the Jason Derulo voice. Oh, it's Jason.
Everyone, Jason, thank you so much.
He says, oh, Jason. I don't know if it's me.
So yeah, well,
What up, Jason? I wish I could find
To
out.
everyone else in the audience watching, but not the chat, I thank you all. Autumn, Mars, what's your favorite candy bar?
What's my favorite candy bar? I don't even know if it technically can count as a candy bar, but it's
Mars bar.
Okay.
Pieces Hershey's.
Oh, that definitely counts as a candy bar.
It is?
Mhm,
Okay.
yes.
Well, yeah, I like
I'm
it.
surprised she didn't
Next
say
up is
outrageous.
Crunch. Crunch is real close. Real.
Ew.
I love a Crunch
Wait,
bar.
what did she say?
What's wrong with the crunch bar?
Hey, that's better than
Crunch?
cookies and cream.
Hey,
I love
that's
my
better
cookies
than
and cream
Nutrageous.
too, though.
I don't like
I'm obsessed
Nutrageous
with
either.
cookies and cream.
I hate
What about
paydays. I hate
potato?
Nutrageous. I hate fucking
Pound bar.
Snickers. I
You
can't.
just don't like
About a
peanut
month to
butter.
finish it.
No,
So
because I
you
like.
just don't like stuff with nuts in them. That's it.
I love Reese's.
No.
Reese's.
I want like if we're going
Peanut butter
OG,
chocolate flavor.
OG original candy bars, I'm gonna say
Butterfinger.
Kit Kat is number one.
No, wait a minute, we had-
OG. I would say second to Kit Kat would be like a Snickers or like a Take 5 situation.
Have you ever
But
had
Take
a
5s
Bueno?
are not really OG.
Have you ever
No.
had a Bueno?
A Bueno, I think I've had a
The
Bueno.
Bueno.
I've had
is the
some no
best
Bueno.
bar ever. Yo, that
Well, I like
Nutella filling inside the house with that wafer around it. Get
I
you a
like
Bueno
those.
and try it. Bet you'll like it.
Carmelos. Carmelos are the bomb. I love
Oh, that is
Carmelos.
an old school.
She just loves Carmelo Anthony. That's all.
Carmelo.
Interesting.
And,
Interesting.
I don't know. Kit Kat's definitely hands down the best one. Like fuck a Butterfinger. The manager over there like Butterfinger's the best.
I
Like
think a Bueno.
no,
love
Butterfinger
Butterfingers.
gets stuck in your teeth. That shit is.
That's the only thing I don't like about it is the shit gets stuck in your teeth, but
That's
it's
what I
still
don't
good.
like about Snickers. I don't like
I guess my favorite candy bar is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Hell yeah, that's my like. I think that's like my favorite.
And we can't forget about.
And when I'm not in the mood for them, I love Reese's Pieces.
I love Musketeers. I can
fuck with the Three Musketeers.
So yeah,
They've been around for a minute.
Autumn and I were talking. Autumn and I were talking yesterday, or the day before actually, because we were going through all of our comics, and there's some stuff that we were trying to get rid of, and she just looks at me and she's like, "I fucking hate this. If it's not rated CGC or whoever else, I'm not buying it anymore." And she was just like, and walked away. I was like, "What's wrong?"
God damn.
Pissed off. No, I looked at him and I said, I am not just gonna go off like half cocked and buy all these comic books anymore. I said they're either gonna be slated or I'm not fucking with them. I said because the only way that they're actually fucking worth money is if they're slated, and they're not. What's the point at this point? Like I have so many, and I'm like, okay, it says that they're $30, but I'm not gonna get anything from that at all.
You know what you do? You know what we'll do? Is we'll go on Pornhub. We'll go Pornhub Live. We'll have you totally nude, selling comics. You'll make mad motherfucking paper, yo.
I mean,
If I do what with the comics?
so if you go live and sell your comics live on your live stream naked,
Yep. I bet you'll get mad money.
They're trying to do that.
Be like, highest bidder.
My for cams would let you.
Highest bidder.
I've seen people doing nude auctions on my for cams.
Yeah, we did do that. But like, that's not where I want to do it. I probably won't be able to do it anywhere else. But then again, technically, where I stream at, like as long as the person is receiving something, like I'm pretty sure you're allowed to do like giveaways and shit like that. If people pay in gold.
So Jason
through the
says,
site, then it won't matter.
"Are you going to be at Exotica, New Jersey, Adam? I'm going to be there 100%. I am so excited."
Awesome Sauce Radio has a booth, and we got all sorts of shenanigans planned.
Yep, we're actually going to be shooting promo photos for that as soon as Adam gets his pasty white butt up here.
Yeah, I am. I just don't feel comfortable leaving the house alone with small animals down in the basement.
Yeah, there you go. So you
I-
said
I'm-
your
I'm
your-
babysitting.
your family's at a vacation home right now, huh?
Yeah, no, they're getting those assholes are getting tortured. I know my nieces and my nephew. They're running on the beach, throwing temper tantrums, stuff.
Nice.
If it's anything like the short trip last year, my 5-year-old niece,
Yeah.
who's turned 6, is stopping at all the other kids on the beach as sandcastles.
That's amazing though. Like that's something to just follow them around with the camera and be like, stomp on this one.
I mean,
Some poor little kid with the parents worked all day on it.
I do it. I'd just be like, good belly flop on that.
Oh my gosh, you would probably belly flop it just like
Timber.
I totally belly flop.
I'm gonna try to dye my hair tonight.
Yeah, so there's going to be some dyeing hair going on. There's going to be some Mars bar eating going on. There's going to be some all sorts of shit. Are you ready to get kicked in the nuts by Autumn South?
Yes, I am.
Because we're doing it barefoot. Like I'm thinking barefoot. She has like
I'm
these big
prepared to be kicked in the nuts, Bruce Lee style.
Ooh, yeah.
Like with the heel, like the.
Hey, y'all.
I mean,
like a front leg kick, like oh yeah.
Koya!
bring it up and it's like hovering
You
there for a
said
minute,
don't
and I
hit
go,
the tank.
Well, see,
I'm
I
ready
want
to
to
get
get
like
it
it's
to where, like,
Enter the Dragon, son.
I want to get it in like slow motion where like your toes are just going whoop, and it hits his balls and it bounces and then your foot connects and it's like smushes them up into his like scrotum.
oh.
Maybe kicking the balls will fix my fucked up blood system. I don't know.
There you go. Maybe.
No, football definitely.
Maybe goes and feel sorry for you for getting kicked in the nuts.
Oh, we're also going to be going to the fair, and I'm pretty sure that we can get some people. See, this was my plan.
Okay.
Adam's blind.
Mhm.
We have a 50 in our pocket, right?
Mhm.
We walk around in the fair and go, we're filming an episode of Jackass Triple X. Start at 25, be like $25 to suck his dick. Then 35, and then go up to 15. And we can just find like.
So what if we have takers?
So wait, what?
I'm
So
gonna
what
get
are
a
we doing
sticker
for these
because
people
there's
to get
gonna be
$50?
people there. There will definitely be a crackhead fucking person at this fair.
Okay, for one, I'm not endangering my friend. For two, I'm not going to be the bitch that.
He can have a condom on.
Listen. You don't understand.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have
What?
It is small town, bum fuck everywhere.
No. It's
literally-
like I'm a sip away. It's everywhere. Don't even start. That was way too generous
Last
on the
year-
people in this town.
I don't even know.
It's
where
called
I found
Cumberland.
that. I would show you.
You know, I was tuned out when Gary said when JR said crack, and then you know
There was,
I tuned out after that for a minute.
Yeah, I just literally.
Ultra Maximus says sounds like OnlyFans with a bunch of extra steps.
Ultra Maximus, what's up, brother?
There we go. I'm back.
Man,
I'm back.
he's back. He
What's
woke
up, Wheels?
Hey, did any of you guys see Love and Thunder?
Had a
yet?
headphone error. So
Oh no. That's because you rocking them fucking earbuds from Apple, man.
Okay.
What do
We'll
you,
talk
what do you
about
got on
that.
now? Some Beats?
Yeah, some beats, buddy.
I knew you had some fucking Beats on. I could tell.
Hang on, I just want to give a shout out to Ultra Maximus. I want to thank him for his speculation matrix, which you can catch on the Drunken Chat. You can also follow him on his channel, Ultra Maximus. He gives great comic book investing advice for comic books coming out each and every week, and he's awesome. Even though he will not make a Transformers porn parody script, and I was willing to pay him because Megatron and Starscream, they need to get laid by Vibratron, which is the female Transformer I was going to create who transforms into a vibrator. We could have made that work, bro.
That sounds
And everyone go check out my brother from another mother, Ultra Maximus. I love that guy. And I want to thank him
All
for
right,
his
so
games. I'm
I'm gonna share something real quick to everyone. Here is Evan Stone in Miami, just chilling like a villain.
Wow.
with his side face
What's
pics,
in the
like,
cup though?
like I love him, but like you can tell that he is just
Having a good
Him.
time.
that's his normal self. Like he takes pictures.
It's always
like a
half of
5
his face. I love it. He does it on purpose.
Mojito time.
Yeah, that he does like here's my picture that my 5-year-old can take, like where it's just like nostrils and like the top of his forehead.
Jason
like-
says, "I really like your glasses, Autumn."
Oh, thank you, Jason. I'm pretty fucking blind right now, so
We got respect on. We're looking smart.
Yeah, I got to order her some contacts direct from Japan because, you know, over here in America, if your prescription runs out, they don't want to give them to you, so you got to order them from another country.
I can get them from Canada.
Canada.
I just have to go online and find them. Yeah.
Hey,
Talk to me.
talk to me, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so
Are you talking?
Yeah, I am. Can you guys hear me?
we can finally hear you.
There we go. There we go.
So, JV,
Yes.
this time
Captain.
I'm going to purposely leave you in your room to be changed by the dude again. But this time, we're going to put a hidden camera in there so we can get him staring at your floppy dick while he's changing your fucking... This dude, right? He's like...
Yeah, I'm blind. I'm just saying that just grosses me the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Like,
You would never see
I fell asleep in the bathtub and, like, apparently I was
Asshole.
there for a good fucking while. This motherfucker has to call the freaking maintenance people to come up and help him put his clothes on to catch his train. So the maintenance dude, like, because I helped him get undressed and get to bed. Like, he didn't have any underwear on under his fucking his night clothes. So the dude definitely saw his dick a-flopping around.
Micro penis
Don't
gang.
let him lie to you. His dick is not this big. His dick is like this big soft. He's
No, it's not.
normal dick.
It's smaller.
what's the keto size?
It's like
You know.
It looks like a little tiny what are those little smokies.
Oh,
no, it's like the pistachios.
He said it's a pistachio. Well, at least
Like-
you ain't got
Exactly,
mine.
my friend.
Mine is a button inside of a fur coat.
I know it's out of a fur coat.
Oh, damn, I guess I feel blessed with being green and right.
Tick tick.
No,
Freshen
the
up
Tic
your breath.
Tac's too thick.
Hey, so, we used a different room.
Adam, so
And
we have all these names for penises. His is a grain of rice. Mine's a button inside of a fur
Sorry
coat.
about that.
JV's is a what was yours again? A pistachio.
What are those like pistachios commercials?
So Autumn has a bigger dick than you.
What's up with that?
Obviously.
I love her face. She's like,
So,
Speaking
Adam-
of Autumn having big dicks, you get that what I sent you last night, JR?
So Adam, since I have a button inside of a fur coat, he has a grain of rice, and he has a pistachio dick. What kind of dick do you have?
I don't know, either a small Red Bull can or a crack pipe, I guess.
a crackpot.
We'll go with crack pipe.
What's that?
We'll go with crack pipe. That sounds better for the crackheads out there.
All right.
So I had an idea of a $20 bill with someone's poop on it that we drop in front of the homeless shelter and put it on a fishing line, and then like tug it in front of them, and then when they get like
What
just let
the
them
heck?
grab it on the poop and then film the reaction. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. You know somebody who literally just.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Not
You know.
even.
You and your ideas.
You're talking about the shelter. Like,
Mhm.
people are gonna. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
the homeless shelter downtown, right next to where JV's going to be staying.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for selling me on the Ramada, dude.
Actually, I'm probably not even going to do a 20. I'm just going to do a $1 bill
Oh my god.
to see how desperate they are.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna wipe my ass. Like, no,
Oh my God.
what can we do that's not real shit? Can we
Don't
do
waste
like
money like that.
Nutella
Man,
with
this
fucking like
economy, yo.
liquid ass?
Just
Would that
Couldn't you
work?
do like Nutella?
So we'll do Nutella with liquid ass on it.
get some
That way, we're not actually endangering anybody with our toxic shit.
Okie doke. When we're done with this idea, I have a hypothetical question for the rest of the panel.
All right, what's the hypothetical question?
Let's say hypothetically, an opportunity lands in your lap, and it's all being done. You have a lawyer. You have some bodyguards who are cops that are laid off at the moment, so they're going to look the other way a little. And you have a couple 8 balls of coke, and you can make some mad money. But you do everything by the letter of the law. Do you do it?
You do everything
okay.
behind the letter of the law.
Would I do it?
Yeah.
You're protected
And
by-
everything was like perfectly lined up, and everything was letter of the law, just the way you would run a bar or a liquor shop.
Well, this is where I get arrested.
I don't know. I'm a hustler, so I'd probably get away with it.
Yeah, you definitely will get away with it.
Yeah, this is like being a corporate hustler, kind of.
I mean, that's basically what I am right now.
Yeah.
I talk people out of their money in sex toys so my wife can play with it. Both of them
Excellent.
at the same time.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
All All right. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Hypothetically speaking, are they going to hypothetically arrest a blind guy for having coke who thought it
I
was
thought this was baby powder, motherfuckers.
who thought it was baby powder because you chafe a lot in the summer?
I thought it was sugar from like. I thought this was what's the name of it? Like whatever brand name sugar there is.
Yeah, it's like I thought it was my bath salts.
Wasn't that worse?
No.
Your face, though.
Well, yeah, technically.
No, not those kind of bath salts. I'm talking
Okay.
like actual like Epsom salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Or Morton salt.
Yeah.
You to face on,
Epsom salt, so.
like.
Oh wait, people would actually smoke Epsom salt?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
Isn't that what turned that guy in Florida into a cannibal when he like started eating someone's face
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so there's another skit. We're gonna all smoke bath salts
Nope, you can do that
No,
one.
I
on your own.
actually.
and see what happens.
You can do that one on your own.
No, I don't think I want to try this.
Chitlins and cornbread, dang, be on feed today.
Wait, what's that?
I don't know. How do I fucking bring chitlins in? Like, I need a. Can I get him in here somehow? Like, anybody got a?
I think it's there should be a button to just add guest to room somewhere.
Yeah, I think
there
you
is,
just
but I
send
need
him
his-
the same link.
I
Yeah,
need
just send him the
his
same
info.
link, and then he'll just enter the room.
This is where I made the first 2 components. That was 520.
Yeah, I have the add him to add stuff to room, but I can't.
That one that we had.
I need to like. I need his information so I can send him the link. Can somebody put it in the private chat if anybody has it?
I don't have it, but I can step out of the room with my phone and give him your contact info for a minute. Hey, you guys man the ship.
So what?
All right.
What's that, man?
He said, "Be right back. I got a shit." Love that. Not even a commercial break. It's like
Kasubaka?
Asawaka. Is that like some type?
They don't have my Insta. Chitlins, what's your Instagram, man?
But I don't have the
On fate. What does that mean? Dang, on fate. I don't understand what that means. You got me fucked up. What are you talking about? Chitlins. I don't know what you're saying. Is that some type of chitlins slang?
I don't know. I can't find chitlins and cornbread on.
Chitlins underscore.
It's chitlins_greens.
But it's not chitlins and cornbread. That's probably.
Chitlins _greens. All right, got it.
I think I know what the greens mean. Greens. Chicken, turkey.
Am I spelling this shit wrong? Hey, will you type it in and
Shitlin.
On IG?
CHIT.
I'm right here. I'm on IG.
No. There it was.
there he is.
Very, very nice.
All right. I am sending you to join in. There you go. I sent it over. Chitlins.
Send the link.
We had some difficulties with everything today, and we had to do it on a free StreamYard that I just kind of like made last minute. So, by the way, I am gonna say that the other stuff
Look at
that
her. She's got a fucking billboard. I want to be on a fucking billboard.
I can put you on your own billboard in New York.
That's not what I
He could do that.
Then everybody, including Mustafa, the comic pimp, would see you.
My life's
because
not going.
I was it's just
Ayahuasca is another form of DMT. Gives new meaning of going on a trip.
Yes, Ultra. The answer is yes. Yes, I'm trying to find the Matrix world that we live in.
Oh.
Because I heard some things. Yeah, it's the same thing.
I don't want to smoke any of that shit.
Peyote.
Because I heard that you go on you die and know that you're dead, leave your body, and then come back in, and then you know it all.
No, the peyote is more of
Get
a
enlightened.
spiritual awakening for the Indians.
I'm already
Americans.
spiritual woke, motherfuckers. I don't need it. I'm woke as fuck.
I just need to partake of my temperate. Like,
Never
yeah,
mind.
I just need to.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, everybody.
I mean, I'm broke as fuck too.
Same.
Balling on that button.
I think we're all broke as fuck.
I have zero ego, honestly. She's the one that does everything. Right over there.
What does that mean? Oh, like
That means your ego dies. Like you just become one of everything.
Did we Joe finally get in?
Everything is one. Like
And
you're
one
not.
is everything.
One is out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, dog.
You are one and one is
And then
all.
go fucking live in the woods and eat some fucking berries and harvest vegetables. That's what the fuck I'm
We're
do.
gonna
I'm
bring
go
in.
off the grid.
We're gonna bring in Chitlins. Here's Chitlins.
Yeah, he
Chitlins.
finally came in.
Hey, Tilly's
He's sitting in a liquor store.
He's sitting in the liquor store. You got my favorite drink back there, looking for the Amsterdam pink.
What is going on? What channel is this? Where the hell are we?
We are in the Access Media headquarters.
We're in my free account that I had to just jump onto because apparently some shit went down and we couldn't get on the normal stuff.
Hello.
Yeah,
It was just streaming over to YouTube.
Lord Mega did not wake up from his nap, and if we waited anywhere else, we would have been over a half an hour late. So I asked Gary that we could just make a room.
Jason loves when he goes on a hub.
Okay, Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
I have an update for actually everybody here. Her new website, autumnsouthx.com, is now live. You can go and join. It is a premium membership site. Once you pay the $10.99 per month, you get access to all new exclusive content that is not seen anywhere else but her new website. You will not find it on Pornhub. You will not find it on OnlyFans. You will not find it on Instagram, Twitter. It's only going to be that site. And if you want to get it on that, I suggest you go over and join because it's going to be freaking sweet.
Elite content. Elite content.
And there's going to be some content with Mars on there soon. We're probably going to have a JV in there co-starring on a couple.
I have something I've been pitching that you hopefully will get on there.
Yeah, we're going to have some other things that Adam's been pitching. We need to get Cornbread over here to snort some cocaine off of her ass so we can.
I want to know that.
I just want Chitlins to dress up like Dave Chappelle, like cocaine Dave Chappelle, and then go
Oh,
around.
God.
And
He already looks like Dave Chappelle,
Yeah,
anyways.
He really does, though.
That's what I'm saying. He does the whole like uber white lips with
Uber white lips,
And,
fucking done.
and like the hat and the little coat. Be like,
Like I said, he looks like Dave Chappelle, so it will work perfect.
Fucking done.
that's what I'm saying.
Have you ever got that mistaken? Like, has anybody been like, "Hey, Dave"?
Your celebrity lookalike.
Did we lose Lucas?
No.
I think you're
when I
muted.
go out,
There you go.
when I go out in town, I'm usually dressed up, so people kind of, you know what? I'm getting kind of a double echo, so let me leave and come back in.
Double echo. Dun-dun-dun. You're a fat ass. What are you doing?
Maybe you're actually hitting the down button.
Once again, I just want to give a shout out to everyone in the chat. I thank you guys for being with me tonight. This is really being therapeutic today, more than you guys know.
You're my hottest moment.
I just need to stop having every now and these little cases, the worst case scenario popping into my head.
He depicts in videos.
You know what?
Major
Even though there's a
PR.
worst case scenario, we always fucking come out on top and make shit happen.
Yep.
There we go.
This is just a practice trial run for when we end up, it ended up coming to me and you teaming up. I'm trying to get my hair out of this fucking headband, but it's not working.
Aw.
Does that mean we can send this dog or this to
But still, you still got some room to make up for it.
I don't think I'll ever get that long, man. I'm
Aw.
gonna fucking end up like either cornrowing it or cutting it. What would I look like as a white man with cornrows? What do you think, guys?
I don't know.
Hey!
We should both get it. We should both get some cornrows.
Well, see, when I did that face swap thing with 6ix9ine, I look hot as fuck.
He did. Oh yeah, he did.
Wait, what did you do?
So I did the Reface app, and I put my face on 6ix9ine, and I looked fucking sweet as shit.
Probably because they also took off.
Let's see, the Sean come back yet?
I was like, damn. There's chitlins and cornbread. He's over there drinking all that liquor, hearing all them echoes.
What are you drinking tonight, Sean?
I'm just going light tonight since I got to work tomorrow. So a little bit of Seagram's Escapes Italian Ice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is, man. Italian ice is good, and a little bit of Seagram's is also good.
So it's kind of like an Italian ice?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I think I had those before at the beach, and they were like really.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get me a 6-pack of that. That sounds good, actually.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like they taste so damn good, they'll get you in trouble because you just keep downing them.
All right, so it's one of those. It's like Jello shots, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Or like my margaritas, because I just make them and I keep drinking them, and I can't stop drinking them because I'm addicted to margaritas.
I make a damn good margarita. If I know for one thing that my wife is not with me for money or fame or anything, it's because I make a goddamn good margarita, and that's all.
I am sure that she's with you because you are the best person ever at buying and selling comics.
Well, when we got married, I wasn't into the comic game like I am now. So is that your full-time job? Do you just buy and sell? Is that what you do, or? No, so I run I run a research hub, sort of so for instance, a lot of policy makers they turn to us and they pay us to look into stuff and kind of collate a whole bunch of research, and they spit out what we freaking tell them to spit out, and that's it. That's the end of the game.
Okay.
And then I come home and I do more reading till my eyes freaking bleed, and then I get on here with Adam. You know what I mean?
I mean that sounds like that sounds like a decent job though. Like that's not something that's like real shitty. Like I've heard of way worse. Like the guy that's making Tornado the movie has to dodge trucks on the freeway and clean out the exploding toilets that are inside of the stops on the New Jersey freeway.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Good Lord.
That
his
sucks.
job, I wouldn't wish his job on my worst enemy, man.
Yeah, he sent me a picture. Actually, he sent me a video the other day of like this truck. Apparently,
he sent that to you too.
Did you get the one with the truck that had the hubcaps that has the fucking like thing on it, like this wide coming out? It's like those. Yeah, it's like a spike that they put on the side of their wheels.
That was on stop.
And I'm like, what the hell is that for? Apparently, it's like if like they cut down animals and shit with it or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's crazy. It's like a big blade on the side of the wheel that sticks out.
And it's to help deter people from trying to run them off the roads and such.
Yeah, but
I've got enough truckers.
that's the thing. Like, what about if they run us off the road and stab that shit right into our tire? Yeah.
They don't really care because they make more than enough money.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because in a month, my uncle was making like $50K.
That's insanity. So, is there any good new comics coming out recently? Anything
So zero. Well, two. One we actually talked about on the show. The Green Eggs and Ham by let's see.
Green Eggs and Blam.
Yeah, that was the by Zenoscope.
Yep.
The man, goat, and bunny joint. So there's like green eggs and ham, freaking homage.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Huh,
Right,
nice
there's
cover.
that one. Right.
What is that? Any idea where that's going for in the secondary market right now?
I have no idea, no clue
'Cause
right
I
now
know
because
Midtown was selling theirs for 50, and they were sold
were
out.
they? Were
Yeah.
they? God
Yep.
damn. Well, I still got my copy. But the one I do know that didn't sell out, but I still think is a great cover, is the Blink 182 homage.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
shit! Yes.
The
Oh,
coloring
wow.
details in that one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So is that sold out, or can I like go buy that right now?
You can go buy that, and if you can't find it at your LCS or whatever, just let me know and I'll give it to you guys for for half price, whatever.
All right, that's a cool deal because I want to buy that for sure.
No.
And then the surprise one that surprisingly nobody's talking about except for me is remember Garbage Pail Kids?
Yes.
It's out this week.
So no, it is not, but they did release an ash can edition
Ooh.
of
Oh,
I'm trying to freaking
There
my
we
fucking
go.
there we go.
damn.
My video's all fucked up. The green screen's all fucked up.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I can't get it fucking working. There's probably too much green on this motherfucker.
It's because there's too many green. There's too much green in it, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like no.
Yeah.
Just trying to chroma key.
It's like,
So is that the Mad Balls versus Garbage
There it
Pail
is, there it
Kids
is.
ad?
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids, the Ash Can edition. It's really small. It's not your normal size comic.
So is it
No, I
like
told-
one of the 5x7 comics?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But that one's out, and
Excuse
have-
me, is that a retailer only joint?
yes, yeah. So you
I'm
couldn't
gonna
just
have to go on
freaking
eBay to
buy
grab
it and
it,
order it.
alright.
Yeah, and I didn't even order it. It just freaking kind of showed up.
Yep.
That's
One of those promo things that's been in your box.
And then what was the other one that showed up? Mandalorian. Did Mandalorians come out this week or was it last
Yeah, it
week?
was this week. It came out.
Okay,
Unless
so
it got delayed for some reason.
right, yeah. So that one came out, but the it didn't really pop off this week, and I think it's probably because I know a lot of people freaking ordered a whole bunch of these, and
And then it was also exclusive out the ass as well.
yeah, there's a lot of retailer exclusives, but there's like the Little U joint,
Yeah.
and then that was it, man. There was like, there was there was the man, goat, and bunny joint, the ash can, and the Mandalorians, right? I have a feeling that a lot of stores put a lot of their money into the Mandalorian stuff, and of course the problem is that when we put our money into that stuff, we don't necessarily know if there's any retailer exclusives, and when there's a whole bunch of retail exclusives, customers tend to hold back on buying from the actual stores because that those incentives, they're out there for cheap.
Yeah. So Ultra Maximus said $99 at the store today.
For what?
I don't know. He didn't specify for which.
I guess that was the. It may have been the Green Eggs and Blam.
So when you get into comic book speculation, is it like you're waiting for a certain cover by a certain artist or something like that, or like how does that whole thing work? Like, how do you know what books that are going to pop off and what books aren't?
That's the beauty of it. You don't.
Okay.
You often don't.
So
Right?
it's just
So
a gamble.
yeah, it really is a gamble, right? Because you have to have a lot of good information, right? You start with, hey, what's probably going to be the first appearance of a particular character? Those always tend to pop off, and then sometimes, some people don't care, and then after that, movie and TV news. So, for instance, there is a new comic that came out within the last month. It was called 8 Billion Genies. Right? That all of a sudden went nuclear. I think one of the retail exclusives was selling for like
There's a retail exclusive from our good friends over at Bird City Comics that was drawn by a friend of the show, Chris Farsner, who's the co-creator of Stray Dogs. It's like a $300 book now.
Is it? Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I saw one on eBay for $300. Limited to 500 copies. At Bird City sold out, and it's a beautiful cover.
It's all right. I mean,
It's one of the better ones.
it's alright. It's alright. It's
See,
like,
I still think they missed out.
no, it is not one of the better ones
Barbara
because the
Eaton photo
best
cover.
look, the best cover was the cat that looks like he's high on the fucking cover. And that was
Is that the kitty cat say want to get high?
yeah, the kitty cat on catnip cover, man. I don't understand how that. If you want to make one a fucking $200 damn book, that should be the one. I mean, look,
Exactly.
but that, I mean that's it, man. And then there's always those surprise ones that sneak up on you. Like the first week, they don't really do well until the trade paperback comes out. And then once the trade paperback comes out, people have a chance to freaking read it. So, for instance, like Stray Dogs, right? When it first came out, nobody gave a damn about that book, right? Until the trade paperback came out, and they were like, "Oh, hey, let's freaking
Well,
actually
that's
read this
because
thing."
people can read the whole damn story with the trade paperback, and they don't have to buy each individual comic. They can just be like, "Oh, here's all of it," and that's why like the Cody and Camry ones go so fast because you can't find them anymore because the people are like, "Oh, there's so many fucking comic books with this one series that I just want to buy the trade paperback so I know what's going on."
So are there people that just collect the trade paperbacks and then they won't even go out and buy the whole series?
Trade paperbacks will graphic novels.
Well, it's not not necessarily the trade paperbacks. What's the omnibuses? There are people out there that
Omnibuses, but you can kill a person with if you wanted to.
right. They're freaking heavy. They're expensive when they first come out. And then once they're gone, right? They're not going to be reprinted or anything. Right?
Or they do get reprinted. It's very rare.
I don't know if you guys have these stores near you where you all are at, but we have a
Ollie's?
Yeah, Ollie's. They have some big ass fucking books up there with like this literally like issue 1 through 43, and they're selling it for like $3. And I'm like, are these even worth picking up or like?
Excuse me, Jr. Is there an Ollie's near your house?
Yes, and they have a shit ton of graphic novels.
We're making a video at Ollie's this weekend.
All right, sounds good.
But I thought Adam was going to suggest some hardcore fucking action.
No, go to Ollie's. We're gonna go to Ollie's. We're gonna buy stuff on the cheap. Go on the whatnot and make dress all them up as Harley Quinn and make mad money.
I don't know. He's never been this way.
Adam, have you ever been to Atomic Comics in Hagerstown?
Where?
In Hagerstown, Maryland.
What's the name of the store?
Atomic Comics.
I had never been to the store physically, but I bought stuff with them online a couple of years back.
Okay.
I think I met them at Baltimore Comic Con 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, well, the original owner passed away, and now his son took.
No, really?
Yeah. But yeah, this store is like freaking awesome. It's just like ceiling to floor, nothing but like toys and comics and just like.
I just love it because it's like I go in there and I'm seeing like old new stock of toys that like the fucking plastic's all yellowed. I mean, there's like some Stargate Atlantis like action figures in there. I'm like, this shit is shit.
Is that not where you bought those?
Yeah, that's where I bought these. I bought these Stargate action figures there, and then not the X-Files one. Anyways, but like just like new in box, you can tell that they're like new old stock shit. I love that. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, we'll take you guys over to the flea market as well because there's a couple times I found some really, really good things at the flea market that we have here in town. It's like it's 3 stories tall, so it has like a basement, a main floor, and then the top floor. The top floor has usually where like all the comics and everything are at. Mm-hmm. And I have found some cool shit in there. Like they actually had a snowboard made by Burton Snowboards that had a Hulk on it.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was from like 1995.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick it up because I was stupid. I should have gotten it because when I got home, I was like, oh, this thing's selling for like $600 and they wanted $35. I went back next week and it was gone.
See, that's that stuff that's selling.
Then some breaks. Atomic Comics is only an hour away from me. That's cool.
It's only an hour away from you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what?
and
It's
now-
literally an hour away from us too. So if we both drive an hour to Atomic Comics, we can meet each other.
Oh my god, you would love it.
Yep. Hey, excuse me, Sheldon, did you see Love and Thunder?
Yeah, Thor.
Me?
Yeah, did you see Thor?
Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder came out today.
No,
the
we haven't
new
seen it yet.
Thor. Oh, okay.
I want to.
I'm pretty sure we can watch it on HBO Max.
No spoilers, but I saw it.
It keeps popping up on my Roku.
I want to see it. I'd love to see
You want
it.
cheeseburgers? All right, we are going to order cheeseburgers. Let's go. DoorDash. Sponsored by DoorDash.com. They always fuck up your order and never give you straws.
What's up with that?
That's Uber Eats too. Uber Eats and DoorDash, they do the same thing.
So you guys didn't get caught up in that whole DoorDash freaking fiasco this weekend?
What, where they weren't delivering people shit? Because that happened to me. They canceled my order twice.
This weekend? Well, so what happened was apparently there was some weird glitch where if you ordered the shit, it was like free or something like that.
Oh no, that didn't happen to me. When I ordered it this weekend, it automatically it went in and it said your order has been placed, and that said preparing your order, and then all of a sudden it just canceled it.
Fine.
Weird.
The restaurant was like,
It might have been because of the glitch across
They
the
may have
board.
caught the glitch, and that's why.
Yeah, well, because people were buying like thousands of dollars worth of shit.
What?
Yeah. See, here in our town, like literally, our stores limit to what you can buy. Like at McDonald's, you can only buy $200 worth of food, and they won't do anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I thought that was weird, but I used to work for DoorDash. And actually, if anybody out there is watching and they're looking for a job, honestly, fucking work for DoorDash because they're sweet. Like, you make a shit ton of money by doing next to no work at all. Like, we paid for, Autumn and I went to the beach, and I turned on my app for 2 days, and we paid for an entire week's vacation for 2 days worth of work.
Oh, wow.
We worked and then we just paid
I really need
each
to find a
night.
car.
We were there. We were just okay, well, we want to stay another night because we didn't. It was one of those things. I guess we just paid for each night.
Yeah, we paid each night. We paid nightly at this place. But the fucking, if you go to a big city, we went to Ocean City, Maryland.
You're making
during the busiest time there. So everybody was ordering their food off the boardwalk, which I didn't know this, but DoorDash is also integrated with the app Slice. So it's the pizza app, and everybody was ordering pizza from the boardwalk places. So we would end up getting $30, $40 tips because these people would order 6, 7 pizzas because they were having parties over on the bay.
Yeah.
So
Or, all these families, they're on vacation. They don't they're either eating out or they are staying in their hotel room, and if they don't have anything to cook,
Okay.
I knew it, though. People would say, "Oh, you can't make no money." And
I had this thought.
Everybody picks them all
Yo,
up.
I paid our bills for 6 months on DoorDash before I got my job at the train station.
Looking for a car.
She was pregnant.
Any sedan.
She was pregnant. She stopped working at that point because of all the shit. I was doing DoorDash, and then she started a DoorDash. So what we would do was we'd run the apps in tandem together while we were out. So it would only give us orders in our location. So we'd stop at one restaurant, get it, stop at another one and get it, and then we'd go hit one order and hit. So we double up on the orders.
Oh, and here's a couple of another one. Y'all go.
And the good thing is too, you can get paid out daily.
That's what I love about DoorDash.
Yeah.
I really want to get on it. I literally started to get the Dasher out, and then
What
my
about-
car got going. Story of my
Yes.
life.
Well, what about the
Chip
other one,
was like-
Uber?
Chitlins is over there why am I doing that shit for these companies when I can just sit in my car, listen to music,
Salty,
smoke
"Yeah, I'm
weed."
my own boss this whole time. Really, why didn't anybody tell
No,
me
what
all
I
I
was
needed
gonna
was a
say
nap?
is I had this stoner
Dang,
thought
I already got
the
a
other
car.
day that was
I also want to say, listening to music, there's the soundtrack to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder Rises video game is off the chain. The soundtrack is awesome.
It is.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's got Wu-Tang on it, And
Ooh, sweet.
Ghostface Killer, it's freaking off the wow.
So what was your stoner thought?
That like because DoorDash and all these Uber Eats things, like I can't order exactly. Like if I was indecisive as fuck, which I am, like what if it was like I want a vanilla Coke from Wendy's, but I want some fries from McDonald's, but I want a Whopper from Burger King.
You
and
can
then
do it.
I want a Slurpee.
They
from
just added
Chipotle.
that. Look, they added it because
Like,
right here,
I want
Ow.
right here, they added it. So now you can order from any of these locations
at the same
Yeah,
time.
just
at the
recently
same
I saw
time.
that too, and I was
They
like,
give
get
you
out
a
of here.
time frame to add extra shit from different restaurants from your order. So like we just got
What?
McDonald's, but do
Okay.
you want to go get fucking Taco Bell too, or do you want some Burger King as well, or
Yeah, it's
like you want some
Yeah,
Queen
sometimes
City
I be wanting
Creamery
the
or
cheese curly
Mezzo's? Like
fries.
it's
I
right
be wanting
there.
the triple cheeseburger from McDonald's, but I want the
Okey
one-
doke.
Like right here, it's like it's giving me 7-Eleven right now. So you want a Slurpee with your fucking burger?
I be double dashing
Like-
at 7-Eleven all the time. Like we be ordering like 4 dudes at the same time.
That's my
And then
thing
we
now.
get to
It's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, do you really want to
Everything.
know the real question?
one
Or you just
of
take me to McDonald's?
everything.
Never ask a woman what they want to eat. Just assume that they want their favorite from the restaurant they always go
I
to.
was trying to get
And
more
you'll be good to
insight
go.
about that.
I'll take that. I'll remember that. Lucas, as the other married man in the room, do you
Yeah,
concur?
how'd that work for you, Lucas?
Can we have some,
I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of background noise, a lot of giggling and shit.
So
What was it?
how does the taking your wife out to eat work for you? Do you do the same thing? You just pick her favorite place, or do you ask the ominous question, "Hey babe, where do you want to go eat?"
Well, so I'm married to a Latina, right? So I've got to be
spicy.
Gang
right.
shit.
So I've got to be the macho man when we go out, man. So it's not where she wants, right? I got to dictate like how it's going to go, right?
Because she wants you to be the poppy.
follow the
Right.
leader.
Right. So, I mean, that's just what it is. So, I mean, if I'm going out, I'm going to go out to freaking get drunk. Just what it is. I want to freaking eat and I want to get drunk. That's just the way it is, man. Don't be like, hey, man, freaking. That's what pisses me off because she's got these friends and like, oh man, let's go out to this fucking, Italian restaurant. And I'm like, oh, okay. Do they have like good tequila there? Do they at least have like good wine? And like, no, it's just fucking spaghetti and some bullshit. I'm like, nah, that's not even worth my time.
Sober
Fuck all that,
spaghetti,
man.
no thank you.
So, I mean, so when we go out, there's always something like like a nice, Mexican restaurant or something like that has nice margaritas, man. Like the big ass fucking,
Like the fishbowl
popote.
margaritas.
Yeah, the fishbowl, and then you get it looks like a fucking bucket, and then they're dumping like Coronas and shit in there, and there's like a big ass fucking bottle of fucking Corona or
Man, he
Modelo
would
just
love
fucking
the
sticking
Mexican
out shit.
restaurant here.
Like, do they just give you a bottle of wine and they just leave the bottle?
Oh yeah, they do. They got nothing to make big ass fishbowl like margaritas and like mixed drinks and shit. Like even up at Uno's, like when we went up there for your birthday the one time, like I just got her like a drink, and that motherfucker was like huge, and she drank the whole thing herself. Yeah, but yeah, we what the hell's the name of that restaurant? Rio Grande. Up in it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, there's nothing like in 90-degree weather, like going to a nice Mexican restaurant that's like got good food and like that perfect margarita, man.
Yeah.
Chitlins probably be like,
Yeah,
this
no
is
fucking-
any better than Taco Bell. What the fuck y'all talking about? It's like Taco Bell. Fuck up.
What, Taco Bell is Taco Bell, man. It's gotten better, right? They've kind of moved away from that hard shell bullshit, right? So,
Ooh, we got a comment from Jason here. Hold on.
Oh.
I am in love with this girl named Tiffany. I love her so much and I want to take her out for dinner.
Breakfast at Tiffany.
All right. Let's give dating tips to Jason on how to get him to go out on a date with Tiffany and go to dinner.
Wait, can
Jason,
I
you
get
got your
tips
hand up. You
too?
go.
No, I need tips too, bro.
Oh, you need tips too. All right,
I
so
need tips too.
Right now.
we'll start with the porn star.
Asian food. Asian. Take them to a fucking Hitachi, like a fucking like hibachi, like Asian, like cook it yourself, like flames and shit like that.
For the fun aspect, right?
Italian.
No.
Because they pop the shrimps into your mouth and give you liquor shots.
make it. Well, yes, one because it's fun. Two because you're sitting at a table with a bunch of other strangers, so you have to figure out how that person is going to react when it's just like not you and that other person. Three, fucking Asian food is delicious, and
Facts.
every fucking bitch loves Asian food, and if they don't, they're just wrong.
I guess I'm wrong. I love Italian over Asian. I'm sorry. I'll take Chinese food over Asian.
It's the same fucking thing. Japanese.
Chinese and Asian is the same. What are you talking about?
I want them.
I'm saying like a general like. Go.
But you're talking like a Japanese hibachi girl like place.
Yeah, where they're giving you like fresh fried rice and shit like that. Yes.
How about take her to one of those, and if I'm going to piggyback off your Asian thing, take her to one of those where you go up there with your bowl and you put what you want in the bowl, and then you give the bowl to the people to cook it up right there in front of you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go to one of those.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
That.
All right, so what about you, Chitlins? What would be your perfect tips on giving for a date?
Yeah, well, so two things, man. Freaking, you got to scout it out, right? You want a place that there's a whole bunch of shit that on the walls or wherever that you can freaking talk about. Because, look, the prettier she is, the less conversation she might have, man. That's real, right? So you gotta help her out, man. Freaking, put shit, get a restaurant where there's shit on the fucking wall that you guys can freaking talk about. If you don't have that place near you, what you do is you don't take her out by yourself, right? You go out with a bunch of friends. Let that be your first date, right? So freaking, it's not just you and her. It's her, and maybe you're like her other friends. Like because some guys are like complaining, like, man, we went out and she brought her friend. Well, shit. That shit.
See, that would also be an icebreaker for him if he's afraid to ask her out. Be like, it could be more informal and be like, hey, would you like to go out to dinner with me and my friends instead of just going out with him only?
Exactly. Make it a friendly outing. Yeah, make it a friendly outing, and then if it's good from the friendly outing, then freaking you can follow it up with coffee or whatever.
Yeah,
especially if he doesn't know if this Tiffany girl likes it bad. I mean, he made it very clear you're in love with this girl Tiffany, but this Tiffany.
Jason, send me her Instagram.
Hey, you can send it to me too.
I'm about to hook you up, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta. So, I mean, look at it like watch The Bachelor, right? And focus on like what because look, a lot of those people, they don't spend a lot of time together before. Like if you count up like the total time that some of these people are spending together before they get to the end, right? It's only like maybe an hour and a half that some of these people are freaking spending together. So that's all you got, man. That's all you get. You get maybe an hour and a half to fucking impress this young lady that you're the one, or that there's a possibility of you following up with her. So freaking make them short. They freaking either do the freaking coffee outing, which is bullshit. I wouldn't never do that. Right? Figure that's all you need is her hyped up and awake to see all your little fucking mistakes and errors and shit. You don't need that, right? So, but another thing is maybe once again, movies are perfect, right? Because you got maybe the 20 minutes while you guys are waiting for the movie to start, and then boom, then freaking it's lights out. Everybody's got to shove it up, and that's like 2 hours that you guys are spending together.
And then you can see like how into the movie she is. So if it's something that you're really into and she fucking hates it, you can be like, nah, I don't fuck with her now.
Right. And then you got something like that Adam was saying. You got something to talk about, and that gaps you in. But the thing is, it's got to be a nice movie, man. It's got to be like a good movie, and that gaps you into the dinner later.
With all the movies out right now, what would be the perfect date movie, though?
Yeah. So what were you saying, Adam?
I was asking Lucas, with all the movies out now, what we can recommend to Jason, what would be the perfect date movie to take this Tiffany on?
Thor.
Minions.
Definitely not Thor.
Yeah. Minions. Nobody's because right, and the reason why I say that is because of the social media hype, right? Because at the end of the day, like everybody loves Thor and the whole MCU, but at the end of the day, once you freaking leave the fucking theater, nobody's really talking about it except for more comic book geeks, right? However, people are talking about freaking Minions, right? There's something to talk about that stuff.
He
It's
likes
over
the
America,
Notebook.
Oh my gosh.
Right there, he's okay. I got a question for JV. What the fuck is wrong with Thor, man? Why can't
That shit was garbaggio. I almost fell
No,
asleep.
wait. Yeah, we're gonna have a chat later on in the week, so we don't spoil it.
No, we'll chat, but
Because there's other people in the Awesome Sauce Radio crew who didn't want it spoiled.
I'm not
I'll
spoiling
just
it.
spoil
I'm
it,
just
man.
saying it was
But
trash.
I'm just gonna say one thing, and this isn't really a spoiler. Let me speak on this.
I'll talk about it. Look, man, freaking.
Let me say,
Here's
what's this comes from Captain Mega?
There's one dude who's out in the freaking desert with his crotch fruit. Crotch fruit dies. Then there's a magical dude who falls to the freaking planet, and he whips out his freaking magical freaking dildo. He ends up freaking the dude that was starving kills the other dude with the freaking magical dildo, and then the dude freaking runs around the freaking rest of the universe trying to kill and whip and hit other dudes with this magical dildo. Eventually, a woman shows up. She says, "Stop it." She dies for it, and the baby arrives. The end.
There we
That
go.
was awesome. That was awesome. Best movie recap ever.
Exactly.
Magical dildos smashing men. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Autumn's got a bunch of magical dildos.
I also want to say that all the married men and boyfriends, watching Awesome Sauce Radio, do me a favor. Go to the couch or to the table where your wife keeps the purse. And take your balls out of the plug. Take your balls out of your wife's purses. Reattach them. And can we stop calling females king? Please. Thank you.
Who's calling the females king?
What's up with that?
Well. So there is. Let's respect the portion of the LGBTQ plus community.
Well, yeah, I mean that's fine there. Like if you got a female in the relationship and it's like a bisexual relationship or if it's a lesbian relationship or whatever it may be, pansexual, whatnot, and the woman wants to be called king and sir and whatever, if they are the masculine one in that relationship.
Oh, so that's how that works, and I apologize.
Listen,
I'm sorry, I just didn't know any better because I'm a moron.
I've had men call me king before.
I am queen.
Or they call
I may look
me
like
daddy.
tomboyish, but
I have heard them call you way more than that.
daddy.
Are they calling her Duchess?
They want me to take their money, so I become daddy. Like they're just like a little submissive bitch, and they're like, "Hey, tell me what to do." Your daddy, so they call me daddy. I was really confused by it at first, but like it's a thing that people do.
Jason, if you're out there, you should join Autumn South's new website, autumnsouthx.com. Anybody else watching, join autumnsouthx.com. If you're over the age of 18, do not get your parents' credit card. Just saying. But yeah, check out our new website. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, so when I was an underage kid today, what I would do is I would save up some cash and I'd buy myself one of those Visa gift cards.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
Done.
But you can even pay with Bitcoin now. You can pay with cryptocurrency, and you can lie about your age and get on there with crypto.
What the hell?
PayPal, Zelle, Bitcoin, Dogecoin.
I don't know how easy they have it with pornography.
And you can now gamble from your own home with your Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin because I do it.
Amazon stock.
Yeah.
Well, who accepts Dogecoin? I need to know.
Yeah.
that.
Dogecoin
For gambling.
or for what?
For gambling.
It is called. Hold on, I'll give you the website right now. It is called BitcoinCasino.us.
Doesn't sound sketchy whatsoever. Not at all.
Right.
Hey, this is the site that paid us $5,000 when I hit that Bitcoin.
I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
What are you chancing here, though?
He does.
Are you doing scratch offs or something with the
No, it's slot machines.
Oh, that sounds just like the,
Oh, slot machines.
It's in the private chat if you want to take a look at it.
I want you to know you can get this slot machine.
Excuse me, Lucas. I had a serious investing question.
What's up, man?
Can you recommend a good place to buy like one share of a stock at a time for people that are on like a fixed incomes like SSI and SSDI?
So E-Trade is an interesting site because it doesn't really take off out of a lot of interest. Like when you, so for instance, when you make a purchase of a stock, it doesn't like take a lot off the top, if any. So I would go with definitely with E-Trade, but what you definitely want to do is focus on like how much you're actually putting in there. Like you definitely want to start off with like 2,500 if you can. Yeah, that puts you.
That will red flag my insurance and my benefits.
Yeah, I mean,
I need something where I can do 2,000 between 1,000 and 2,000.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm allowed to have.
Right.
Are you looking to invest in like crypto? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm trying to invest. Like find a place where I can invest and say, like, if I want to buy one share of Disney, I can buy one share of Disney and just keep it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you can do that with E-Trade. Just go ahead. We can get.
Just don't ever do Robinhood. Those motherfuckers cheat you.
All right. That's what I'm trying to avoid because I keep on seeing the ads to like Robinhood and Arrow and shit like that.
Yeah, don't do Robinhood because they actually got caught cheating people. Like they froze the stock of people when they were buying like into GameStop and shit. Like they were pumping it, and then when they went to dump it, they only let the high end investors sell off their stocks. So the little guy got stuck with all the shit at the end.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. So that's called
people's accounts from selling.
Right. Yeah. So that's called. So when you buy a share, so for instance, like talking about Disney, there's your A class and your B class. Most of the guys that are retail and buy through E-Trade, they're B class, and those are cheap. Versus your A class. If they ever get sued, A classers always go first because they actually put more money in, and those were the guys that were. Yeah, and those were the guys that were in it when it like first started. So whenever you hear like venture investing, those are the A class guys, right? Because they were there to help them get the money in the first place. So.
Cool, thanks, Lucas.
Yeah, and then but what you want to watch out for is, for instance, like when Facebook broke out, they had A, B, and then what they hid was the C classers. The C classers were the people that work for the company. Yep. That they were paying with stocks, and and they didn't divulge that in any of the SEC filings until later, and then everybody had bought it and it was like, all right, we're good to go. And then it was like, oh yeah, hold up, we just got to pay these guys first, and then everyone was like, hold up, no. So it went from like $50 in one day to like something crazy like $12 at one point. And this was when Facebook first started.
Yeah, and that shit happens with cryptocurrency too. Like if there's hedge fund investors in it, they boosted it like beforehand, they'll give them the option to sell off before they will anybody else who invested after the fact.
Right. So it looks like the time is now 10:35. I think it's time to shut it out. I don't know if you guys got an outro or anything.
Yeah, I guess. I'll just you know what? I'm just gonna thank everyone for coming tonight. I apologize for that. This is not the usual Awesome Sauce Radio we're accustomed to, but between my medical issues and all sorts of other behind the scenes shenanigans today, this is what we did.
I didn't even know I was going to be on here. So
hang on. Once again, to everyone, this is not Blind Adam talking. This is Adam Anthony talking. If you keep me in your prayers over this medical situation, I would appreciate it. I'm, praying to all the gods that this is not something serious and it's not leukemia. And I want to thank, JR, Autumn, and Mars. Mars' boyfriend, whose name I forget, but that's fine.
Daniel A.
JD. I want to thank one of my brothers in the respect community, Children Be Cornbread, for coming on. You don't need sight to have a vision. I love you all. Blind I'm out.
Bam.
Later.
Bum, 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 bum.